But there's nothing as deadly as a woman scorned. Matilda will be back, Agrobot. Next up, Blade against Spike.
From Newbury, Blade.
A rotary blade gives this fearsome machine its name with added slashers. It also contains shatterproof material, can get up to 10 miles an hour. Car parts used in the building. It's a grizzly lawnmower.
I'm Josh, captain of Team Blade. On my left, we have Jeff, and on the right, I have Ben. This is Blade. All we intend to do is mash our opponents, slash and grind with these lovely cutters. Weighs about 12.5 stone, so beware.
From Kent, Spike.
This teacher and pupil team use square steel tubing and aluminium sheeting for the chassis and bodywork, wheelchair motors for the power watch for the battering ram, shunting wedge and angle grinder arm.
Hi there, this is the team from Wilmington Grammar School for Boys. My name's David Brooker, I'm a teacher, and I teach Mark Smith and William Foster. This is our robot Spike, and we've spent the last half a year building it. It's got a steel chassis, aluminium casing, and we've decorated it with some vacuum formed plastic. We've got one weapon, which is a spike, which comes out about 12 inches, and we're hoping to, as it's our first appearance on the show, we're hoping to go as far as we can, and if we get past the first round, we'll be very pleased.
Robot ears, stand by.
Blade with Jeff Reed, son Ben, who wants to be a policeman, and Josh Ainsley. And Spike with teacher David Brooker, Mark Smith, and William Foster with the glasses there.
Activate.
Though we heard that Blade is heavy, Spike actually is even heavier and looks rather cumbersome. And look at that, immediately the fancy artwork and bodywork ripped away by Blade's rotor machine at the front. In on the attack again, Blade, with the camouflage, in case he goes into the CPZs, as if the house robots will be foiled by that. Are they mad? Evo! Spike! Pushing Blade towards the pit. Sergeant Bash says, well, I'll just come in here and push you away. There's Killer... Ooh! Get away from Killalot. Quick reaction there from Josh Ainsley and the Blade team. And again, this time, Spike up against the rails. There's Sergeant Bash with the lick of flame and the front pincers. And at the moment, Spike's ineffective. Just saw Blade there being impaled on the spikes, but look at that cutting edge there of Sergeant Bash on Spike. Another bit of bodywork goes flying. Again, they squeeze in with the pincers. Spike in problems here. And young Mark Smith and William Foster will do well to get away. Just edging out from Sergeant Bash. Killalot tentatively pushes against Blade, who dances away. Imagine having a lawnmower like that in your back garden. You can see there the slower turn of Spike. They say they do well to get beyond this first stage. Blade has shown the greater aggression and control, and certainly speed. But listen there, you can hear problems, I think, with the front blades. And they seem to have ground to a halt on the front of Spike. In comes Matilda with a little shunt from the rear, with those horns and spikes, flicking Blade up on its side. A bit of an impasse at the moment, so in comes Sergeant Bash. The house robots can do that if the competing robots get stuck together. And spinning away now, Blade. Bashing against those arena spikes. Again takes on Spike.
Cease.
And it's cease. It should be all over. It should go to the judges, but what's this? The Blade boys want more. I think that's after time. They've dumped Spike into the pit. I think cease have been called.
Well, there's a bit of controversy there. Spike might be down the pit, but the time limit was up. We're going for a judge's decision. But first, let's look at some key moments from that epic battle.
And the judges vote on control, style, damage and aggression. Their early aggression by Blade and damage caused to Spike, pushing Spike against the arena walls to take further damage there from Bash. But after cease had been called, they pushed Spike down, and I wonder if that'll count against Blade. Into the pit, but too late.
Well, the judge's decision is through, and I can see a grudge match coming on. They decide that even though there was some skullduggery from Blade after the time had lapsed, they are the unanimous winners. Blade go through.
All of the hands, please. He said cease.
We were shouting too much. We didn't hear a thing.
We really enjoyed it.
We were. Heat of the battle, we were shouting.
And you didn't hear him say cease?
Honest,
No.
we didn't.
No.
That doesn't happen.
Honest, cross your
True.
heart, hope to die.
Yes.